GoLoud.
Are you sure it's time, Mark?
Of course it's time, Kieran. Now rub that milk off your lip. Zip up and let's go.
Oh, I'm so excited, Santa.
My name's not Santa, Kieran, it's Mark. The whole purpose of this is that it's nevertheless. Saddle up, my boy. It's Christmas Day and it only means one thing. It's the roast wonderful quiz of the year. The children are nervous, your uncle's a pervert, and Nana is somehow still here. It's the roast wonderful quiz of the year.
You liking the song, Santa?
I've told you my name's not Santa, Kieran. Also, since when are you like a newspaper selling boy from the 1930s?
Oh, come on, Santa. You and that crazy sleigh. Oh, Rudolph, Dasher, and Dancer. Now Prima.
Prima's just a modern, it's an EV reindeer. Nevertheless, it's the this is so long, man. Welcome to the 2024 inaugural Mark Megan's Weekly Roast Christmas quiz. There will be 36 questions in total, 3 for each month of the year. Each question is worth 2 points. Somebody should be writing this down, by the way. I think it's important now to establish a quiz master. So just look around the room. I mean, I don't know how many of you are in there. If you come from one of those pervertedly happy families where there's almost 20 people in the room, good luck. But one of you should raise your hand and adopt the role of quizmaster and score checker for the purpose of this quiz to function properly. There are no phones allowed. We have a blanket ban on phones. If anybody is caught looking at or using their phone during the quiz, they are immediately deducted 10 points, okay? After each question is asked, we are going to play a beep that's going to sound something a little bit like this. Probably a little bit shorter and less high-pitched and less grating on the eardrums. Nevertheless, that means when you hear that beep, you can press pause. And that gives you time to answer your questions before proceeding. That's the only information you need to have. This is very simple. 36 questions, 2 points per question. Yes, the quiz is family friendly. There is no dirt, smut, filth, contents of Blue Movie-esque toilet humour. This is a straight up family friendly, good God the R's, family friendly Christmas Day quiz. Happy Christmas to you and to yours. I hope you have a manageable day. Let's just say, if you get away with having a manageable Christmas, that is successful as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to play that beep now, which again is going to sound something a little bit like this. Sounds like a kettle. Okay, let's go. January 2024. Question 1. On the 26th of January, Bambi Thug was chosen to represent Ireland in the Eurovision Song Contest with the song Doomsday Blue. What position did Bambi Thug finish in the finals? Question 2. What's longer, a nautical mile or a mile? Question 3. According to the 2024 Sunday Times Rich List, who has become the first billionaire British musician? February 2024. Question 1. Which of these days fell first on the calendar? Pancake Tuesday, not Pancake Day, by the way. Can we stop with that? Can people stop saying Pancake Day? It's Pancake Tuesday or the classic Shrove Tuesday, okay? You're not on Marks and Spencer's advert. Perverts calling it Pancake Day. Nevertheless, which came first on the calendar in 2024? Pancake Tuesday, Valentine's Day, or Mother's Day? Question 2. Which cosmetics retailer entered administration in February 2024? Question 3. Taylor Swift Eras Tour has grossed more money than effectively the GDP of, I think, like 77% of countries or whatever. Nevertheless, how much money did Taylor Swift's Eras Tour gross when it finished its final show at the end of 2024? March 2024. Question 1. Name one of the 3 words of the year in order to be awarded your 2 points for this question. So there were 3 words. You would have seen them on TikTok, heard them on the internet, or loitering around your nearest vape shop, okay? One of the 3 words that have been entered into the dictionary after this year. I mean, to be honest, 2 of them probably were already in the dictionary, so I don't know why they phrased it like that, but you get the gist. One of the 3 words of the year, name one of them, and you'll get your 2 points. Question 2. On March the 14th, I released my debut book, which then went on to become a #1 bestseller. Didn't realise they wrote that. Yeah. What was the title of my book? Question 3. Who won the Women's Six Nations in rugby? April 2024. Question 1. Which event in the UK in April 2024 has broken a world record for the biggest one-day fundraising event? Question 2. Which former jockey was the trainer of the horses who won the 2024 Grand National at Aintree and the 2024 Scottish Grand National at Ayr? Question 3. Madonna's free concert on the beach in Brazil is attended by 1.6 million fans in April, making it the largest standalone concert event in the history of humanity, really, by a recording artist. But what was the name of the singer's first husband, who is, let's be honest, a bit of a spoofer? May 2024. Question 1. Good stuff. What was the most Googled show in the country of Ireland for the year of 2024? Question 2. The famous Dublin portal, which basically consisted of people showing their bums and doing more nefarious activities. The bum showing were the top of the pyramid of dubious activities displayed in front of the Dublin portal. Nevertheless, what date in May did the Dublin portal to New York City officially open? Question 3. What country in the world is believed to have the most miles of motorway? What country in the world is believed to have the most miles of motorway? June 2024. Which famous Irish glove designer had Taylor Swift wear... Did I say question 1? Let's just pretend I did. Question 1. Which famous Irish glove designer had Taylor Swift wear a pair of gloves on her billionaire mitts during one of her performances in Dublin? Question 2. This year saw the Netflix adaptation of One Day, which was phenomenal, by the way. A romantic drama which had us all screaming at the TV after that episode. The question is, do you know who played the protagonist Emma in the 2011 film version of the story? Question 3. The Channel Tunnel, which links Britain and France, turned 30 in 2024. It is the longest undersea tunnel in the world. But how long is it? 21 miles, 31 miles, 41 miles, or 51 miles? July 2024. On what date in July was Donald Trump nearly assassinated? Question number 2. Breakdancing made its debut at this year's Summer Olympics and created some of the most viral moments out of the entire Games. What is the stage name of the infamous Australian breakdancer who made headlines across the world? Question 3. Olympic Games. How many medals did this is a double pointer, so let me rewrite the whole manual. This is a 4-pointer, okay? Number 1, how many medals did Ireland win at this year's Olympic Games? And then the second part of that question is, name 3 winners to receive an extra 2 points. August 2024. It was 50 years ago this year that ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest in Brighton. But what was the name of the group's winning song? Was it Waterloo? Was it Dancing Queen? I can't sing that. I can't sing at all. Or was it Super Trooper? Waterloo, Dancing Queen, or Super Trooper? Question 2. Who wrote the book Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Magical Car? Question 3. Which US city is home to the band The Killers? Or at least, where did they originate from? Where did The Killers originate from in the US? September 2024. Saying the name of what dried fruit used to be used to encourage people to smile before a photo in the 1800s, before the phrase cheese came along. Question 2. Who was Kamala Harris's vice presidential running mate in the 2024 US election? Question 3. In what year did the Beatles split up? Oh my, split up. Good stuff. October 2024. By which name was Grammy-winning soul singer Emily Drinkard better known as until her death, aged 91, in October 2024? Question 2. Which country in the world has the longest coastline? And this is not a trick question for all the geography perverts out in the audience. Which country in the world has the longest coastline? Question 3. What was the Turkish city of Istanbul called before 1930? It helps if you sing it in your head. November 2024. In October this year, a Timothée Chalamet lookalike contest in New York spawned a series of copycat events, with the Paul Mescal event happening in Dublin a week later and one for Harry Styles taking place in Dublin. However, or in London rather, which actor was the subject of a lookalike contest which happened in Chicago, USA on the 16th of November? Question number 2. What were the 3 most Googled search items of the year in Ireland? You don't need to get the exact wording right, but what were the 3 most Googled search items of the year in Ireland? 3 massive events. One of them's a little bit harder than the others. That's your clue. Question 3. Which peach-bodied alcoholic, comedian, best-selling author, infuriatingly multidisciplined to the extent of misplaced focus and unmet potential, all-round emotional roller coaster, got married on November the 29th in a private ceremony with family and friends? Well, that was me. Nevertheless, what was the name of the village that I got married in? December 2024. Which BBC comedy is due to air its final episode today on BBC One? Question 2. What is the password that I am holding on my Instagram story right now? DM me at MegaMark with the request password and you will be given it. Question 3. What is the name of the elusive contributor to the Weekly Roast podcast who intermittently informs us of her illicit escapades? And there you go, my friends. They are all the questions of the inaugural quiz, the Mark Megan Weekly Roast Christmas quiz, every year. Now, if you want the answers, there is a new episode available now, which contains all of the answers. Important rules to remember. 2 points per question, except for the Olympic question, which has bonus points, of course. Any questions, DM me on Instagram at MeganMark. If you've enjoyed the quiz, let me know. I'm on Instagram at MeganMark, or if you're a fan of my writing, you can subscribe on patreon.com/Mark Megan. That's where all of my exclusive bits and pieces go every single week. So, happy Christmas. I hope you have a good one. I hope, by the way, if you're walking around with your dog now and you're just doing this to escape the insanity that's back at the house, don't be alarmed. You know, not everybody has a normal and or remotely functional family time at Christmas. So if you're sitting in your bedroom rocking back and forth in a Ganzi Nullag wondering how on earth you were spawned from these loons, rest assured you are very much not the only one. And similar to weddings, Christmas is a festive playground for loons. And as you know, the catchphrase of the year for me, forget the 3 that are in the quiz, it's loons are going to loon. If you just say that to yourself, anytime there's a bit of mayhem over Christmas, loons are going to loon. It's the prime opportunity for loons to behave like loons. There you go. It's over and out from me. Happy Christmas. I hope you have a great one, whatever you're doing and whoever you're there with, wherever you are. All of the best. We'll catch up with you very soon. Happy Christmas. Did you like the song at the beginning? I thought that was...